What is up, Marshmallow Echo, Green Echo here. So today I'm going to teach you guys 5 best decks to win the Season 18 Global Tournament. So before the video starts, I just want to say this is a new environment as I'm in Penang right now, which is in my grandpa's house. So it's a more clearer background than in my house. So basically, today I'm just going to quickly introduce these 5 best decks and I'm going to play 3 of the best decks for you guys. So I have the first deck, which is the Royal Hawk Split FB Bait. I want to refer back to here because the name is freaking long. So basically, I have never used this deck before and I think that this deck will be a really effective one is because, as you can see here, there's a Barbarian Heart and it spawns really OP Barbarians, and especially when it got destroyed, it basically spawns more Barbarians out of the Barbarian Heart. So basically, it is a really effective tool right here. They need to defend against the Royal Hawks, they need to defend against the Flying Machine coming in your way, they need to defend against the Royal Recruits, and Royal Recruits is a really good defending card, especially when the opponents have a really good push, especially have a Lumberjack with a Balloon. You can drop down a Royal Recruits together with a Zappies or Royal Recruits with a Flying Machine. So basically, these are few good combinations in this deck, and I think I'm gonna use this deck as my first deck of the Classic Challenge. So basically, this is the first best deck of the Season 18 Global Tournament. Let's move on to the next deck. So basically, the second deck will be the Mega Knight Graveyard. I personally don't use graveyard decks, but this deck is really effective again because Graveyard can do a lot of damage when the Princess Tower is on the Mega Knight. So basically, this two is a really good combination yet again, especially during the Double Elixir, cause these two cards will be really effective to cycle through your deck. So basically, these two cards is one of the combos in this deck. Another thing will be the Goblin Cage, will be a defensive card for you to drop when there's a Ram Rider coming in your way, or Hawk Rider, or anything, any situation when they're going offensive. And you also have a Fisherman to pull the Ram Rider, Hawk Rider, or just anything towards the King Tower to activate it, or you can use it to pull troops using its mechanism. Next up, we have Barbarian Barrel to defeat all the Swarms. Hunter for the Tank Buster, it is a really good card against Air 2. Electro Wizard to really stop the Sparky and at the same time use the Mega Knight to demolish their push when, example, they have a Giant and Sparky at the back, or you have like a really good push with Sparky with something, especially with Sparky with Goblin Giant. This will be a really good combination with the Electro Wizard to stop the charge of the Sparky and the Mega Knight to demolish and destroy all their pushes. So basically, this two is another combination. And Poison, you can just pair with Graveyard, a classic combo right here. So this is all for this deck. Let's move on to the next deck, which is the Mortascaro Zap Bait. So basically, this first 3 decks, I'm gonna use it for the Classic Challenge since this 3 deck is not really my choice, my normal choices in my past season tournament videos. Mortascaro Zap Bait, from the name you can understand that this is a Zap Bait deck. So basically, they have a lot of Zap Bait cards, example like Spear Goblins, Goblin Gang, you have a Skeleton Barrel. Next up, we have Mortar for defensive, and we have Knight too. Knight is a really good card in Zap Bait, Lock Bait, all this fast cycle decks. It is a really good card, and as you can see here, the average elixir cost is 3.1, so you don't need to worry about whether or not you leak your elixir or something like that, cause the deck is for you to keep cycling your cards. So it's a really effective way for Lock Bait players or Zap Bait players or any players that love fast cycle decks. I'll recommend this deck to you guys. So next up, we have Musketeer to defeat against Air. It's a really solid card as well. So you have Lock for defeating all the Swarms and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna try out this deck later on, so don't need a lot of explanation for this deck. Next up, we have the classic RJ Fisher Hunter cycle. I think that this deck is a really solid deck. If you guys want some decks gameplays, you can check out some of my season tournament gameplays. All the videos will be in the description below if you want to go check it out. So next up, we have another classic season tournament deck, which is the RHME Zappy. So this deck is a really effective one as well. You can go check out some of my gameplays on my past few videos about the season tournament. So basically, this is all the 5 best decks, and also comment down below what other decks recommendations you want to promote. You can just go comment down below for me to know and for others to know as well. So basically, I'm gonna try out the first deck, which is the Royal Hawk Split FB Bait. So basically, yeah, there's a really long name. So without further ado, let's go. The reason I choose Classic Challenge is because Classic Challenge is a really effective way to know whether this deck works, cause normally Global Tournament shows the fair play between both level 9 tower players and they just work out. So yeah, I'm just gonna cycle to my Barbarian Barrel cause I really don't want to put that on my Zappies for the Executioner to deal with it. So okay, here have his little Mega Knight right here. I'm gonna drop down my Royal Recruits and I'm gonna drop down my Zappies right here. As you can see, Royal Recruits is a really effective card on defending against tanks like Mega Knight, and also a lot of cards like Goblin Giant, Giant Skeleton, or stuff like that. So for my personal reference, like example, Giant Skeleton decks, I usually don't really like to deal with players that have Royal Recruits, cause it's really annoying, to be honest. Okay, he got me with the Hawk Rider right there. Really good card play. And another disclaimer right here, basically I don't really use these 3 cards so often, these 3 decks so often. So if you guys see my gameplays maybe is a little bit sloppy or like is a little bit unprofessional, I'm sorry about that, cause I don't really usually use this cards. Oh my god, I really need to focus on the gameplays right here. And as you can see here, he had dealt a lot of damage on my tower, which is a bad sign. So I'm gonna wait to double elixir and I'm gonna come out with the absolute advantage. So I need my Royal Recruits. Oh my god, I really need my Royal Recruits, but it's not really in cycle, so this is one of the disadvantage of this deck. But for really good Royal Recruits players, you can use it, just play it freely. So yeah, okay, it's a really good fireball spot right here. There we go, guys, all Zappies demolished. So yeah, let's wait till double elixir. I'm just gonna ignore the Hawk Rider cause I want to save up my elixir a little bit. So I'm gonna put Barbarian Heart right here, and then I'm gonna see what he's gonna put down. Personally, I think he's gonna drop down a Mega Knight if he thinks logically. Okay, so I'm gonna jump. Okay, really nice. I'm gonna put my fireball down. Okay, my Barbarian is doing a really good defending drop, and yeah, the Mega Knight get to jump on the tower. So I'm gonna drop down another flying machine, and I think I'm gonna get the right side tower. So yeah, I'm gonna surround the Mega Knight with Zappies. Okay, now once the Mega Knight is dropped, I'm gonna drop down my... Oh my god, I don't know why my heal spirit is that stupid, but it jumped on the Mega Knight instead of following the Royal Hawks, which is a bad sign. So I'm gonna put fireball right here. Okay, there we go, guys, successfully defend it. So I'm gonna put Royal Recruits down, and yeah, as you can see here, defending part, no problem. So I'm just gonna put my Barbarian Heart right here. So yeah, everything's doing good. Gonna put my flying machine right here. I don't know why my pronunciation is a bit funny today. Okay, I'm gonna put my Barbarian Barrel right down. Oh my god, he have a Rage Hawk Rider. There we go, guys, we're going on our way. There we go, guys. Oh my god, what a comeback we have right here. So basically, this is the first round. Oh my god, I'm so excited right here. I thought I'm gonna lose this match since we didn't really have our advantage right here, but no, we have got the victory, so it's a pretty good sign right here. So without further ado, let's not waste a lot of time. Let's change our deck to the Mega Knight Graveyard, and let's continue our second round right here. Again, I'm gonna put a disclaimer, I don't usually use Splashard deck, so if I play unprofessionally or like I play in a really bad way, just don't judge me on that, because I don't really use these decks often. Okay, so now you have a Battle Healer. I'm expecting a Elixir Golem deck, so yeah, I really want to put down a Hunter. I think it's gonna put down Elixir Golem. If he's using Elixir Golem, then we are in a really good place, because we have Mega Knight, we have Hunter, we have Electro Wizard, we have a lot of these cards to defend against it, so it's pretty nice. So he's gonna put it towards that. I think I'm gonna put Poison right here, since the Wizard is gonna stay at this position for a longer time since my troop is there. Okay, deal some damage right there. Pretty nice. Okay, the Wizard got eliminated, which is a good sign. Okay, he have a Night Witch. I'm still expecting it's Elixir Golem deck. If not, if it's okay, it's a Golem deck. Okay, I'm just about to say Golem deck, so gonna put down the Goblin Cage right here, and then wait till the Mega Knight is charged, and then I'm gonna drop down the Mega Knight. There we go. Okay, so as you can see here, the Bat is doing a really good job. Pretty nice gameplay from him. So I'm gonna put my Hunter down. just to prevent the clone bats and also the physical bats to jump on the tower. So I'm gonna put my barbarian barrel down here. Okay, successfully distracted the wizard, pretty nice. I'm just waiting till double elixir, and I just saw the wizard just having a hit on my tower, which is not quite nice, but I think it's okay. So I'm just gonna wait till double elixir and I'm gonna do my thing. So okay, I think I'm gonna drop to the other side and I'm gonna put poison. Okay, here have Electro Wizard. As you can see here, he just keep on defending the left side and he don't have any time to drop down the golem. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the time to drop down my Mega Knight. There we go, guys. So I don't know what he's gonna do. Okay, he's gonna drop down his Electro Dragon. So I'm gonna put my Hunter right here. Okay, put the golem down so I can focus on defending. Okay, I'm gonna put... Okay, my Mega Knight is doing a lot of damage on the left side tower, which is a really good sign. I'm gonna put this... I'm gonna put a defensive poison right here. I knew he's gonna clone it. So I'm gonna drop down a Hunter right in front of the Electro Dragon so it one-shots it. There we go, guys. So yeah, we have done a pretty nice job on defending on the right side tower. So just gonna put down my Fisherman. Okay, he have his Wizard. I think I'm gonna drop down my Electro Wizard. And then I'm gonna put my Graveyard and also the poison. I don't want to overcommit, so I'm gonna defend a little bit at the right side. Oh my god. There we go, guys. We managed to use Splash Yacht to successfully defeat the opponent's Golem beatdown deck. So basically, this is another victory for us, guys. Really happy to see that. So I'm gonna donate some firecrackers and as well some Tesla right here. So without further ado, I'm gonna switch to our last trial deck right here, which is the Mortar Scale Zap Bait. Again, I don't really have a good memories and expectations on usually Lock Bait and Zap Bait decks because I don't know how to use them. So normally I don't use them, but let's try it out. Maybe we can get a victory, our last victory right here, and we can land on a good note. So yeah, this guy have a Royal Giant skin. I think I'm gonna drop down my Mortar. I'm ready for my Lock. Okay, the Mortar one-shots the Goblin Gang, which is pretty nice. So the Mortar did some damage on the right side tower, but it's a really low damage. So I'm gonna put my Skeleton barrel down. Okay, I don't know why he dropped down the Lock so early. Okay, there we go, guys. We're gonna get 1,000 damage. Oh my god, we have got like 1,000 damage on the screen right now, as you can see. So gonna put Spear Goblins right down. There we go. Okay, he's gonna aim for my Knight. That's why I dropped my Spear Goblins on the right side. So it's gonna be simple and easy. Okay, he has dropped down his Snowball. Let's drop down a Mortar and see what he's got. Okay, he has got his... okay, my Mortar is aiming for the tower. Pretty nice. Did 200 damage. So I'm gonna drop down my Goblin Gang. Actually, this is a really usable deck. Really capable of beating the opponent. So I think I'm gonna drop down Skeleton Barrel to see whether or not he's still using the Lock properly. I think he did. He's gonna do it this round. Okay, he's gonna use Snowball. He has Snowball and the Lock. So yeah, pretty nice for him. It's in a disadvantage for us, but it's okay. At least we have did more damage than he did. So I'm just waiting for the Goblin Gang. I don't want to use a predicting Lock. I'm just gonna wait till his Goblin Gang dropped. There we go. So I'm gonna quickly cycle to his Mortar so that he can spawn his Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, he had Giant Skeleton. Damn, okay. Still aiming for my tower. Still aiming for the tower with my Mortar. So it's pretty nice. Gonna wait till a Giant Skeleton come here. There we go. He's gonna delock it. He used the predict delock. He used the lock to predict all the things, which is a disadvantage really. So I'm gonna put Goblin Gang right here to distract the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and at the same time get the tower and at the same time distract the Inferno Dragon. Oh my god, we are doing really well right here. This is a really fun video to make. I really enjoyed this one. Oh my god. So yeah, Giant Skeleton down. I'm not gonna be overconfident. I'm just gonna defend and try my best to defend everything. Okay, I'm gonna put Musketeer to defend against the Inferno Dragon. So I'm gonna surround the Giant Skeleton with my Goblin Gang. Okay, the lot coming late, but it's still fine, it's still fine. I'm just gonna Fireball here. Oh my god, the Fireball hit the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Damn, okay. This is getting really fun, oh my god. I'm just gonna put my final lot right here. Oh my god, it's a really nice play from us, and I really like this deck right now. For me, a player who doesn't really like lock bait decks or zap bait decks, in this video I really learned that this decks actually come in handy for some of the decks. So basically these are the 5 decks, guys. If you guys enjoy any parts of this video, make sure to click the subscribe button and also click the like button. Comment down below what other deck recommendations you recommend for me, and also feedbacks for other players. So basically this is the video, guys. Hopefully you guys like it, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.